Better Country 101.7 The Bull. Good stuff there from the guys of Zach Brown Band. And it is Same Boat. It's Better Country on 101.7 The Bull. As the time right now, just after 9 o'clock. Good to be with you guys here into the final hour of the morning show here today. And we are joined by special guest as, boy, I tell you, this week is loaded with special guests. Yesterday we had one. Today we have another one. And I mentioned now that we're in the middle of the summer here, temperature's going to be warming up. Not necessarily today. Today's actually going to be a really cooler day. But with the temperatures warming up, makes you think of baseball here in the midsummer. And why not talk to Jill from the Burlington Bees as we wind things down kind of crazy as we're coming down the home stretch there, Jill.
Hey there. Yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't seem like we only have 11 home games left.
Wow.
It goes super fast.
It really does. It catches up. And that is kind of wild that only 11 games left, but there's still a lot going on between now and the end of the season. And it all starts tonight.
Yes. Yep. Tonight is one of our Pups and Pints nights. Those are very popular amongst our fans. Like to bring out their dogs to the ballpark. So tonight we're doing something fun. We're doing all holidays night. So we're celebrating all the things.
All the holiday. All right. I get that. Very well. You got some creative people, I say. I was talking in the last hour. You must have some very creative people to come up with some of the names of the stuff that you guys have.
We try. It's a lot. It's a long process sometimes getting the creative juices flowing, but yeah, we like to have fun with it. Why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it continues. You guys got a lot of home games going on this week. Not only tonight, he goes tomorrow and Wednesday as well, or tomorrow and Thursday, excuse me.
I know it's super fast. Tomorrow, Wednesday is the Where's Waldo night. I don't know what kid of the 90s didn't have a Where's Waldo book and checking them out. So we're gonna do something fun for the kids. Little scavenger hunt. And then Thursday is probably one of my favorite nights, but I'm kind of, like I said, I'm a product of the 80s. Yep. So I grew up in the 90s, huge Adam Sandler fan, kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. So we're doing kind of a mashup jersey where it's Metallica meets Adam Sandler. So we'll have some fun music.
Kind of an 80s and 90s. Boy, two of the big names from the 80s and 90s right there. Metallica and Adam Sandler. You're just putting them in the same night.
Mash them together.
That's creative that I wouldn't have ever come up with. That's well done. So that is going on Thursday night, you said, right?
Yep. And so we have a jersey auction that night. The players will be wearing a really cool specialty jersey on the field. And then that'll be auctioned off during the game for a nonprofit. So.
All right. And then that wraps up the home games this week. But then after that, as we said, they're limited to the rest of the home games the rest of the year. Kind of taking a look ahead, you've got plenty of things going on next week as well.
Yeah, next week we are actually doing a food drive. We're partnering with K-Spine, High Fights Hunger Night on Wednesday. So if fans donate 10 or more canned food items, they'll receive a free ticket to the game. So that's an awesome way to not only help your community, but also get into a free game.
Yeah.
Thursday, we like to throw it back with the songs or the music of the night. So we're doing a 50s night. We're playing the Rockabillys, so it kind of makes sense.
Oh, yeah. No, that's smart thinking right there. Absolutely.
And then the 20th is our next fireworks night. We, the last few years, have really kind of wanted to do a mental health awareness night each year. Yeah. Raise some money for a local, nonprofit that helps support mental illness or mental health. It's very important. So this year we're kind of doing it a little differently. We're kind of doing a Hawaiian, kind of beachy themed a jersey auction that night, just to kind of really, everybody needs to take a break. Everybody sometimes needs a rest, take a deep breath, take a step back from some things to kind of help with your mental health.
Yeah, what better place to help your mental health than beach, than a beach theme.
Yeah, just kind of relax. I like it. Because everybody's so stressed all the time, so it's important to really pay attention to have a mental gauge on what you're doing.
Indeed.
So, and then fireworks after the game, always fun.
Yes.
And then the next day is one of our biggest games of the year. It's Community Basket Day.
Yes.
And it's always so much fun. Of course, if there's nonprofits around the area that have been selling raffle tickets for a chance to win up to $5,000. Mm-hmm. And there's 4 different prizes there. And we actually are going to pull the winners that day. So that's a fun one. It's a little different. We're actually doing inter-squad scrimmage. Those The Bees will be playing the Bees. It's a little weird, but last year we had the other team had an emergency, and so we had to kind of pivot, and so that's what we did. And then we did a home run derby, and fans were asked if they wanted to bring their glove, they could actually shag the balls in the outfield.
Okay.
So be involved.
There you go.
And it was so well received. We're doing it again.
Okay.
So.
That's Community Basket.
Yeah.
That's happening on July 21st, 2 o'clock. First pitch for that one. We're talking to Jill from the Burlington Bees, by the way, here on 101.7 The Bull. And then a couple of other highlights as we wrap up the regular season, fan appreciation, and final home game especially.
Yeah, I mean, fan appreciation, you guys are so good to us all summer long and all year long, really. We always like to give back to our fans, so the 27th is another free general admission game. There's some fun promotions with that. $3 domestics in the adult beverage stand.
Yes.
And then $1 popcorns and $9 box seats that night, which is a little bit of a discount there.
All right.
And always a fun time.
Indeed.
And then, last game of the year is the 30th. It's crazy with fireworks. I can't even believe it.
3 weeks from today.
It's nuts. It really is. It goes by super fast. So we always like to end with a bang.
Yes, end with a bang, and a bang you will there with those fireworks. So that'll be a whole lot of fun happening on July 30th. We're talking to Jill from the Burlington Bees, kind of highlighting all the promotions happening between now and the end of the year. Anything else you want to add before we let you go there, Jill?
No, I mean, honestly, well, yes, I do always want to add something.
Okay.
But if you haven't been out, come out. It's always a fun time.
It is, indeed. So check it out. America's pastime for a reason. It's the Burlington Bees baseball happening at Community Field, and the days are limited. 11 home games left. Jill, thanks for stopping by, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Good to have you with us here, as always. John Michael Montgomery coming up. Let's get back to it. It's Chris Young, 101.7 The Bull.